What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with another reaction video. Blood of Dawnwalker has dropped a short overview video titled Everything You Need to Know. The game is coming out soon, and this is a game I'm really keeping my eye on. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play it at launch just because I had to choose between this and Onimusha, like money-wise, fund-wise. And I chose Onimusha because Onimusha is the franchise is very near and dear to me, and I am very excited for a new entry. So unfortunately, I had to choose. I did choose Onimusha, but I am watching this game with great interest. I'm really wanting it to be good. I'm hearing a lot of good things from people who have play tested it. I know like the one thing people were a little skeptical on was the combat, but then they straight up just offer you two different types of combat now. So it's really crazy, really cool, and I'm really excited and really hoping this game just really knocks it out of the park. But regardless, oh, before we move on, once again, I have to always reiterate, please, whenever possible, buy physical. We need to keep buying physical as much as we can. We need to prove these bastards at Sony wrong. And yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get into it.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy open world action RPG set in 14th century Europe. The first installment of our saga takes place in Vale Sangora, a secluded region
Yeah,
somewhere in the
that's right. That's another
Carpathian
thing.
Mountains. When the plague decimated the population,
They've already pretty much just announced that this is like their next or their version of like a Witcher, like where there's just game one. They've already planned game two and three, which we got a preview of before, like with that CG trailer with him in the future, or not future, but modern day. So yeah, that's another thing that's like kind of crazy that they're already planning for the future like this. And even cooler is the fact that similar to like OG Mass Effect, and Dragon Age, your decisions from one game will continue on into the next games. So that's I love that. I love when games do that, and I don't think they do it enough lately. But yeah.
and the human rulers proved too weak to control the situation, a powerful vampire, Brensis, stepped out of the shadows and conquered the valley. Now, it's time for you to be a part of this story. Welcome to the world of Dawnwalker. Brensis is an oppressive ruler. He uses his own blood to heal the people of Vale Sangora, but in turn demands absolute obedience. He carved the valley into 3 separate dominions and gave them to his 3 vampiric officers. Ambrose is the youngest and the one with most to prove. His main responsibility is stockpiling blood and managing the draining dungeons. Bakir knows that what folk need in their lives is a bit of respite from their hardships. That is why he is in charge of alcohol distilling and distribution. Still, he's not above using his inborn brutality to subjugate the population if need be.
Yeah,
Xanthi is
such
the one
normal
who
jobs.
creates the Blood Guards, the elite soldiers of the vampiric regime. Staying away from the limelight, she is a source of many rumors about dark rituals and mysterious disappearances. These powerful vampires won't sit idly while you dismantle their operations. With your every victory, Brensis' court will react with new edicts that will make Cohen's life a bit harder. But who is our protagonist exactly? You play as Cohen, a young man living under the vampiric regime. A series of tragic events led to your family being kidnapped by Brensis and you becoming a Dawnwalker, a human by day, a vampire by night. Now, you must rescue your loved ones. As a human, you can learn the dark secrets of witchcraft. This will hurt. Use your own blood to cast hexes that enable you to speak with the dead.
I can't! For God's sake, I can't!
Move faster, brave the astral plane, and bring pain to your
Ooh,
enemies.
that's something I didn't see before.
Learning new spells requires finding knowledge in arcane texts and obscure tomes. At night, you transform into a vampire. You use claws and fangs to kill your opponents. You can climb walls or cross distances within a blink of an eye.
Sorry, I'm not really talking a lot during this, but one thing I just wanted to like also just go in is like again like the variety of stuff you're going there, like even though this game is technically like not a massive open world, I like that. I like the fact that this is a smaller, more controlled environment. Like, and again, they've already said that, like, even though it's small, it is packed to the brim with things to do. And that, obvious, and the main thing about like time, the way you have to manage your time to do quests and stuff like that, and how like quests will not just sit there waiting for you. Like things will just progress without you. Like I really, really dig that, and I'm really curious to see how people are gonna take to it, and how maybe some people find a way to break it, because that's always a really, really interesting thing too.
You might even transform yourself into a swift wolf.
Go on. Drink.
Remember that a vampire is always hungry for blood. Drinking it unlocks new abilities, but in the process, you will corrupt yourself. Whether you stick only to one path or mix them, exploring Vale Sangora is always exciting and will reward you with unique items, weapons, and sets of armor. Just remember that time
Very
waits
Witcher.
for no one.
No.
From the moment your family is kidnapped, you have 30 days and 30 nights to rescue them.
The coronation. It's in 30 days.
Still, there is no real time clock. Instead, you will be able to use the time as a resource, to be spent on the game elements you want to use to craft your story.
Yeah, here we go, the time.
The time passes when you finish a quest or an activity, or when you learn new abilities.
Oh.
However, don't worry that upgrading your hero will ruin your chances for a satisfying ending. As time passes, different opportunities will arise or disappear forever.
Whoa, that's crazy that learning new skills takes like time away from you. Okay, okay.
I'm sorry we were too late to save her.
And even if you're not able to save your family in time, the game will not be over. Cohen's story will simply take a different turn. You have one clear goal, but there's no single linear way to complete it. Every activity and quest is optional and serves as a building block of your own crafted experience. The Valley is a big place, open for exploration. You can look for opportunities to learn new things and find allies.
Aye.
Or you can even decide to storm Brensis's castle as soon as you are out of the prologue. However, remember that defeating him as a freshly made Dawnwalker will be a feat worthy of legends. We designed the Blood of Dawnwalker to be fun and adaptive to individual preferences. First of all, you can use Omni-Block and Omni-Attack. Your character chooses the directions of sword swings and blocks automatically. The only exception to this are unblockable attacks, ones that can be only dodged. For those who prefer a more tactical approach, we offer directional combat, which involves observing your opponent's movements and reacting to them. It's about finding a certain rhythm and using it to defeat enemies. Whichever style.
Yeah, that reminds me of For Honor, and I'm very curious because I could not figure out the combat of the game. I went through the tutorial like 4 times, and I still could not. It would not click with me. Like I just did not know what I was doing wrong, and I was like, "What? How do I?" So like, I'm very curious if I ever do get the chance to play this, of how I'll do, because if it's very For Honor like, and I sucked at that game.
Style you choose, active abilities are an integral part of combat. With them, you can deal more damage, heal yourself mid-combat, crowd control your enemies, or simply interrupt their attacks. All this is just a taste of what the Blood of Dawnwalker has to offer. Whether you roam through lush forests, a bustling city, treacherous swamps, caverns hiding long-forgotten mysteries, or mountain peaks, there is always something to discover. Carve your own path and shape your own story, while walking the thin line between your humanity and embracing your vampiric nature. The Blood of Dawnwalker is coming.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Alright, that was everything you need to know about Blood of the Dawnwalker. And yeah, the game looks fantastic. I've seen a lot of good uh, like previews of it, and just people saying that like they just want to dive deeper into it. And again, like I did want to check this game out, but again, I do not have the funds. I had to choose between this or Onimusha, and again, unfortunately, I picked Onimusha just because it is the franchise is nearer and dear to my heart. But this is a game I'm going to be watching with great interest. I'm going to be learning everything I can about it, and hopefully down the line I will at some point be able to play the game, because everything about it just looks so cool. And like they even said it here, where like the combat, there's like 2 different ways to do it. So I'm very curious to see, like I'm going to try both, and obviously the one they want you to play as, their default one, is the directional one. I know that for a fact. They had to add the Omni one for people who were like complaining about the combat. So I'm curious to see how that'll go with me. Obviously the whole thing with time, and like again, like I love the fact that like it is a resource, and you have to like, but they also did a smart thing where time only passes when you do activities or quests. It doesn't just pass if you're like walking by, because that'd be a nightmare, just trying to 30 days just walking. And I'm rambling, I apologize. But yeah, no, the game looks great. I'm very excited for it, and I'm really hoping it does well. I'm really hoping it does good. But those are my thoughts. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I will start streaming soon, I swear. And when I do, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/justagamerink, all together in word, or you can click the link below, or you can watch me right here on YouTube. Just hit that notification button to know when I go live. But what are your thoughts on Blood of the Dawnwalker? Are you excited for it? Are you playing it? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And as always, I have to reiterate, please, if possible, buy this game physical. If you are going to buy this game, please buy it physical. We need to support physical media. We are not ready for a completely digital future. Like, the digital consumer protections are not up to snuff at the moment. And so please, buy physical if at all possible. And if at all possible, if you want to help me out, because again, I cannot get this game because I just don't have the funds. If you're willing and able, check out the link below and help me buy games, because there are so many games coming out and I'm having to pick and choose my, what I can and can't get. So if you want to help me out, check out the link and again, help me buy games. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.